I'm TarotOracle, and we have a new tarot deck. This is not new. This is not new in general. This is new for me. This is a gift from the wonderful, effervescent, and beautiful Christina, who has given me another tarot deck. I appreciate that, Christina. As always, you are amazing. So this is the Modern Witch Tarot by Lisa Sturl. I think this looks really, really cool. I've had my eye on this, but I just didn't. I mean, I have like 150 decks. I have a lot of decks of cards. So I never really just pulled the trigger on this particular deck in favor of others. So I guess, I can't have them all. But I have to pick and choose what I get. So there we go. But yeah, open it up and take a look at it. This obviously has come out recently, but is not brand new. It comes out a little side action there. That is so cool. I love those. Look at the inside of there. It has a little pattern and whatnot. Can't really see that unless there's a light in there, but see if we can get a little bit of that action. There you go. All right, and then within here we have not sure what's going on. We have a little piece of cardboard. Let's take a dump. Let's take a dump out. Let's dump it out. And again, in there you have more patterns. So very, very cool box. And we have some cardboard safety measures. We have cardboard safety measures, which actually in retrospect, that's really cool. That's really cool. It guarantees that the edges are pristine when you get it. Ooh, this is not a bad. I'm really thinking about that for my decks from now on. Really thinking. It comes with a very tiny book. A very small little black and white book that is upside down. Comes with a very small little black and white book that goes through apparently text for the minors and a picture for the majors. So yeah, little bitty book there. Now here is the back. Everybody wants to see the back, and now you have. And let's look at the front. So here are the sides. No gilded edges, and Jesus, that's thick. That is super, super thick. I mean, we have this compared to the Light Seers Tarot. This is thicker than the Light Seers. Jesus. Thicker than the Light Seers. Can we match it? We have the Tarot of the Divine, which is a massive. It's thicker than the Tarot of the Divine. That's insane. That's nuts. That's bananas quality. Heavily laminated, and oh my, do I need to tell you they're thick? That barely moves. Do I need to tell you they're thick? I don't think so. The quality on these is just outstanding. Outstanding. The Fool, very bright, vibrant, and pretty. Okay, now that I've started flipping through it, I regret not buying it initially when it came out. I really do. I mean, a lot of people, pretty much everybody loves this deck. This is not a deck that people just hate. This is a deck that everybody loves. I can see why immediately. The quality, the care, putting this thing around so the edges won't get bumped against the box during transit. I mean, they care. They care. They really, really care about presentation. They care about how it gets to you. They care about the quality. They really put a lot of effort into this. And you can really see that too. Graphics are cute, sort of whimsical, fun. It is very, very clear digital graphics where you're not really trying to figure out what the symbolism is. You can see it immediately. So I like it. Very modern as well. As obviously the Modern Witch Tarot. It's going to be very modern, but it is modern indeed, and I really like that. It looks like vector art, and they did a pretty outstanding job with this. This is vector art done well. So the Chariot, I like it. It's interesting, and we have sort of the wand or the weapon or whatever it is on there. That's sort of interesting. We have the Sphinxes along with a motorcycle. I like it. And the Strength, we have put a necklace onto the lion. We're petting them. We have the lemniscate on top of the head. Again, very cool. Very vector graphics, but again, very cool. The Hermit as well. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And that's cool. That's cool. We just put the symbols, just like whatever. We're just going to put the symbols. We're just going to go with the symbols. You know what I mean? A little Aquarius, a little Scorpio. That's fine. Justice is also kind of cool. And then we have the Hanged One with the pretty traditional things going on here. And there you go, Death. Death, sort of reinterpreted, but I like it. Very cool. And then Temperance. We have the nice balancing act. We have 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the land. That looks very, very good. And all with the symbolism is still intact and whatnot. And the devil, that's interesting. The characters are facing the devil. That is interesting. They're paying attention to the devil. They're not facing away. A good reinterpretation there. And then the Tower, with a little bit of a grim interpretation as far as falling onto the spikes, getting disemboweled quite possibly by a spike as you fall down. A bit grim, but a sort of fun interpretation there. And then we have the star, very traditional star, except for this bird, which is usually over here. A little stork action. Then we have the moon, and sort of interesting there. Also, I like this traditional Rider-Waite. So a lot of the symbolism is the same. So it'd be great. Into the hobby would be fantastic. I like that. Ooh, I like the Lemniscate sort of connectors on there. Very, very cool. So there you go. All right. Ace of Wands. Interesting. And 2 of Wands. Pretty cool. Yeah, well, it's just business-like, checking her phone. Very business-like feel to that one. And then the 3. The 3, pretty traditional. The 4, pretty cool. The people in the background are missing. I think that's kind of interesting. People in the background are missing. There are less flowers, less foliage on the top of the chuppah. 5 of Wands, pretty traditional. Everybody has masks. We have COVID masks. So was I the first? Was I the first to do the COVID mask? Was mine the first to do the COVID mask? My waterfall tarot. I'm kind of curious if I was literally the first one to do that. I'm kind of curious now. Anyway, 6 of Wands, the Lord of Victory, and then the 7. I like it. And the 8. Ooh, it's almost like a chase. We have a little chase scene. It feels like that there's a lot of action going on. I also like the interwoven clouds. So the clouds are in front of the sticks, makes the sticks look like they're a little farther out, or the clouds are a little closer in. The 9 of Wands, pretty traditional. 10 of Wands, pretty traditional, with the added foliage here. Page of Wands, I like that. Sort of just a little retrospect on that. And then the Knight, there you go. Pretty cool. Again, very modern. And I like the shoulder guards with the spikes. That's funny. So the Queen of Wands, not sure what's on the face. I guess it's paint maybe or something. We have the cat is much more prominent in this one as well. Then we have the King, pretty cool. A little bit of a decorative background. We still have the circular lizard feel to that. And then the Ace of Cups, very cool, very nice. I like the little love, sort of just cut to the chase, This suit is about love. This is how it's going to be. And there we go, pretty traditional. Again, pretty traditional with the tents in the background. Not sure if that was the thing. 4 of Cups. Instead of a tree, we're sort of sitting in a building. And we have, I guess, the phone. And then the 5 of Cups. The funny thing is every few years you have a complete modernization of phones. So you look at tarot decks from a while back that have the flip phones and you kind of make fun of them. So I think pretty soon, like just a standard phone we're using today is going to be not modern anymore, and we're going to make fun of it. I like the tornado reinterpretation. And then the fist reinterpretation of a little bit of the love. The snake is still there. The wreath is still there. The gems and whatnot is still there. And on this one, we have the addition of the backpack. So we actually have something to sort of carry with us. And the 9 is going to be very traditional. The 10, also very traditional. And the page as well. Okay. Sort of on a wood, a little wood plank there. The Knight and the Queen, pretty traditional. And let's see, we don't have the decorative cup that you normally have on the Queen of Cups. And then the King is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love the shell as the back of there. And then we have the Ace of Swords. And the Two of Swords, again, traditional. Three of Swords is oozing. That's kind of interesting. Four of Swords looks a little more like the Nine of Swords, right? It's like we have a headache, we have bad dreams, the covers are ruffled, the bedding is ruffled, and then the Five of Swords. Is that like a doctor's cup? I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Not really sure what is up with that. We're missing the Child in the Six of Swords. Interesting reinterpretation. And then the Seven, we're coming out of a house, looks like a very large mansion, maybe an apartment complex, maybe a business institution. We're sort of leaving that. And then the Eight, pretty traditional, including the water. The Nine, standard. And then the 10, we are dead, but still checking our phone, apparently. Still checking our phone. Page, then we have the Knight. The Knight, and then we have the Queen. The Queen has the traditional hand gesture with the sword and all of that. And then the King. Okay, the King. All right, lastly, we got the Pentacles. We're going pretty traditional here. Got the Two. The Two is still juggling. The background is a bit different. Then we got the Three. We're working on the art class with the model in the background. And we have someone critiquing us, I guess, giving us the specifications that you normally see in the Three. 4 is very standard. 5 is very standard as well. The outfits are a little bit different. They are clothed. They do have no rips in the clothes, but instead they do have boots as well instead of being barefoot. And the Six of Pentacles, it's a gift. It is an actual boxed gift. I think it's just, so it's not money. It's something that's unknown. And then the 7, we're actually watering it. I like it. And we're back to sort of a digital art with the digital tablet and the 8. And we are drawing pentacles, printing them, and putting them on the screen. And the 9, we have carrots in hand. Yeah. Instead of a bird, we have the bird. But we're not holding up the bird. The bird is not perched on our hand, instead, our wrist. Instead, we're holding carrots there. The 10 is very traditional as well. Very cool. We got the dog, the family, we got the grandparent and whatnot. And then the page. Night. No wheat fields on this particular night. And the Queen, complete with the rabbit. Very cool. Complete with the rabbit. Respects. Then the King. And everything is fine card. Everything is fine card. So there you go. A little positive. You are a badass being full of life, love, possibilities. Through this deck, you may find a path to your best self. And again, with the back. So, yeah, I'm not really going to go through the book. Again, it's very small. It has a couple of paragraphs per card. My camera has a habit of just completely blowing out whites. So if you can't read that, I apologize in advance. And I mean, there you go. Then when you get to these, it has more information. Overall, this is such a great quality deck. This is really, really great quality deck. The thickness is outstanding. The lamination is outstanding. And the packaging is... wow, the packaging is unparalleled. I have to say, the packaging is unparalleled. Anyway, this is sort of just a quick look, quick unboxing. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. If you like that, please hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you next time.